Hello all, so in this video we are going to see insertion of node or adding of node into your singly linked list. Function is already written down for you. We are going to go step by step to understand the execution of the function. So let's directly dig down to our coding part. We are trying to insert our element at the rare position, that is end position. So step by step we'll go through it. Before moving to this video, I would want you to get your basics clear or the concepts clear of singly linked list so that you remember how certain things are done. So in my previous video, I have already discussed about how you create a structure or how you create a node for your singly linked list. So check those concepts first because they are used here. Let's start. So here it is node, add node. You're passing two values over here. One is head and one is value. There are two parameters passed. One is a node type, okay, and one is your value. Then my next line says node temp and p. So I've declared two variables, node temp and p. So this temp and p are of type node, and my node structure I had already declared it, which is something like this, which will have data and it will have next. Next I have temp equal to create node. So create node is a function discussed earlier. So check that function. So I'm calling that function over here and I'm assigning a name to it as temp. So I am basically creating a structure of a node and this node is called as temp. Now there are two things that I'm going to work on over here. Okay, before that, after creating the node, I put the value. So temp to data, we already know that your node will consist of two things. One is data and one is next. Data will store the value, next will store the address of the pointer. It is a pointer to the next node. So in this case, the data part is filled, that is temp to data. Temp to data, I am putting the value that is passed from my function. Next thing that I do is my if condition. Now this if condition says that if head is equal to null. Now when I'm passing a node from here, which is head, if this value is null, it means what? That your list is empty. Okay. So if head is equal to null, that is this value of head is null. The value or node that is passed from here is null. What am I supposed to do? I am supposed to assign my head to the temp. So sorry, I am supposed to assign head as temp. So temp that was created will now become your head. Temp will become head. Why? Because as per this condition, my linked list is empty. This is the first node that is created and my first node in linked list is always head. So this will become head. Next condition, else. Now suppose this is not the condition that my list is empty. My list already has elements inside it. Okay. This is going to be head. Okay. So if this condition is false, that means it is going to come here. Now what I'm supposed to do? I'm supposed to assign head to P. Now let's understand this. This is head. So now I name it as P. Why P? Because P is something that is going to help me to travel through my linked list. That's why P. I cannot use head to travel. Head is always the first node. So I cannot use this particular head to travel through my linked list. So P. Why P? Because I need to travel my linked list from the starting node. Now when I'm traveling over here, P equal to head, while P to next is not equal to null. Till where I have to travel? Till the end. Because I'm trying to insert element at the end. So I need to travel till the end of the node. And how will I know it is end of the node? Now the last node, next value is going to be null because there is no node connected to it. That's why. So I have to travel through my linked list till I find a node whose next value is null. So that is the while condition over here. While P to next is not equal to null. P to next is not equal to null. I have to increment my P. Now increment in the sense my P has to go to the next nodes, right? Let's try to understand this. P to next is equal to null. Is P to next? P to data is this value. P to next is this value. P to next, is it null? No, it is not. It is connected to this node. So it holds value of this node, right? Address of the other node. to next. So now my P which was here will point here. Again, P to data, P to next. P to next is equal to null. I'll check the condition again. P to next, is it null? No, it is still having the value of the next node. So it will come inside, again it will move to the next node. So P equal to P to next. My P which was here will point here. Now again it will check. P to next is not equal to null. Here, is it not equal to null? No, it is equal to null. P to data, P to next. P to next is null. Why it is null? Because there is no other element here. Then what do? I'll come outside of the while loop, and then what I'm going to do? P to next is equal to temp. So P to next, that is this value will become what? Temp that was created. Remember temp that is created here? This temp becomes head only when your head value is null. That means your linked list is empty. Else, you have a temp created. That temp has a value stored inside it, and this temp has to be connected here now. So how do I do that? P to next. This is my P currently. So P to next is equal to temp. Clear? And when I'm creating this particular node, by create node, if you remember the function, I create this node, I put the value, and here it is null. So automatically when it is connected, this is going to be my last node. Clear? That becomes my last node. So where you have, declaring of a structure, creation of node, clear those concepts first so that you understand this. This is the function that you are expected to write in your, programs or perform in your practicals. So go through this again, try to execute it again, break down the code into parts. As I said, breaking down the code will help you to understand it better. The first part is executed when your linked list is empty. The second part is executed when your linked list has elements inside it, has nodes inside it. You'll travel through all the nodes, and whichever is your last node, you'll add your current node to that. Okay.